What is going on, everybody? It is Tristan, and today in this video what I got going on for you guys is something very simple. What we're going to be getting into, so I'm just going to be showing you guys some of the sneakers in my sneaker collection, a little update. I noticed I haven't done this in like a year, so there's been some new things added. I'm just going to kind of show them to you guys, and that'll be that. There'll be some new ones in the next year. We'll do another one then, and that's pretty much what this video is. So if you want more content like this, feel free to subscribe and like down below, and we're pretty much just going to hop straight into it. Let's also try and hit, let's say, like 200 likes on this video. That'd be great. I'd really appreciate if we could do that, and feel free to check my group out down below. We can help you get more pairs for your personal collection, or if you're a reseller, we can help you become a better one in 2023. So you can join our waiting room, learn more about us, or you can join our wait list down below and start learning about our under market deals, profitable backdoors, the one-on-one support to teach you how to bot, things like that if that's what you're trying to learn, or even the free food codes, free ACO, teaching you how to make more accounts for Nike. It's all down below, so I hope to see you guys there, but let's get started. So first things first, as you guys can see, I got plenty of shoes right here, but let's just kind of hop into the ones I don't wear first. So I don't wear these. These some shoes I got sent from No Two Ways. I don't really wear these, to be honest, just not really my style, so those I don't really wear. Same with these Cortez. These are Beyond Beat. I'm hoping they retro these soon and drop another. They've only been dropping the women's version, so I haven't been able to cop a size, but I would love to see another pair of these soon. These also, have worn these maybe once. These are some Air Max 97, just kind of like this white Next Nature mint pair, so that's all right. And then I also, that's another No Two Ways pair. I don't really wear those, or those shoes, those are like the workout shoes. I haven't worn those in a while either. And that pair right there as well. But getting those out of the way, some of the first ones we can kind of hop into. So as you guys can see, I got this New Balance Protection Pack pair right here. This is just kind of the light blue and navy pair. Not really one that goes for much, but again, this is not one of those shoes I'm really concerned about the value for. Just a really nice kind of everyday shoe. So just kind of the first one I want to mention to you guys. I have that one right there, and then we can also hop into the other version of that sneaker. Basically, you can see this is just a lilac Lunar New Year pair, which actually recently dropped. I'm actually a big fan of this colorway, and I wear this sneaker quite a bit. Very comfortable, so heavily recommend kind of these 2002 Rs if you guys are just looking for everyday personal pairs that are kind of comfy. This one is a great one, and I got two pairs of those. I have that colorway as well, just for those of you that are curious, because I also just showed you guys that one. So those are just some of the ones that I wear more or less every day. Haven't really worn these too much, but these are also another really nice sneaker, kind of more lightweight, kind of Cortez type thing. It's similar to these. Hopefully they drop those again soon, but aside from that, we also got the Jordan 1 Lucky Greens here in the corner. Haven't worn these in a while. Super beat, but a very nice Jordan 1 low. I know some of you guys are a big fan of this colorway, and definitely like this one as well. The colorway hits very nice in hand. As you guys can see, just kind of a nicely done, very simple kind of everyday shoe. A nice one. So aside from that, didn't mean to toss that. Let's hop into some of the better pairs. So kind of the first one I got right here, you guys can see I have the Jordan 4 metallic purple, which I'm a big fan of this one. I've been trying to get the full set because you have the purple metallic, red metallic, orange metallic, and also the green metallic Jordan 4s. Some of those ones go for a very hefty amount, and I do have two of the four, the purple and the red one, but the green and orange ones are very hard to get, and especially a legit pair nowadays. I remember when these were sitting, I just didn't have the money at the time to buy all of them, so I got some of the colorways. You can see I've definitely worn this one a little bit more. You can see that aged look right there, but I just love how this one hits. I mean, if they retroed these a couple years down the line, that would be a great addition, and I'm sure people would go crazy for them. There was no chance these would sit nowadays. It's just kind of one thing I want to mention. So aside from that, another one we'll get into, we got the Seafoam Jordan 1. This is just kind of a nice everyday shoe as well. You guys can see how this one is looking in hand, and again, very simple everyday shoe. The colorway isn't too much. It's actually a lot. It's not too bright in hand. If that's one thing maybe people are concerned with, it's just kind of a more toned down and simple everyday Jordan 1. So definitely a big fan of that one. I do have a couple ones in my collection, as you guys will notice, and definitely that pair is really nice. So aside from this, another great pair of ones as well, great for everyday wear. We do have the Amamani Air Jordan 1. Again, you guys can see that quilted inside, and again how the Air Jordan logo looks right there, back by the heel. You can see I did scratch it a bit, but again, I'm wearing these, so I'm not really too concerned about how they end up looking. The unique tongue tag with Amamani Air's signature on it right there. So very well done shoe. Kind of, again, a more simple kind of look. You have the aged midsole. As you guys can see, it just kind of looks a little bit more aged. The sole that is also matching, the swoosh, the laces. You get the metallic aglets also on this. I believe that's what those are called. And then kind of that snake skin theme that we have across the swoosh. So very well done. Again, another great one for everyday wear. Big fan of these. And these actually dropped in price a bit, so kind of a nice thing to see. I hit mine retail, so that was nice. And as you guys can see, another one we have right here is the red metallic Jordan 4. This was again when I was on that hunt to try and get all four from the set, but I only have 2 of the 4 as of right now. I'm still going to try and eventually complete the set. It'll probably just take some time to end up getting all of them, since the other 2 are going for a hefty amount now. Obviously, these have risen in price since Jordan 4s have gotten more hyped, and you guys can see I've worn these a ton, but I love these pairs of 4s. It's a very, very nice one for everyday wear. Kind of stands out a little bit more, but it's not too much. And yeah, again, this is just one that shocked me that, you know, again, nowadays it would not sit, but you remember 4s were not always this hyped, so that's one thing we have to keep in mind. But this is just such a sick pair. Big fan of this one, so heavily recommend these if you haven't gotten them, or maybe you should look for a pair, but hopefully they would retro them you know, a couple years down the line. That'd be great, but definitely one of my favorites. And another one we have right here is the green apple SB. This is a pan I'm also a very big fan of. I believe I got these from Goat. I could be wrong on that. I think I am wrong on that, because I'm trying to think and remember where I got this pair in particular. But again, these also dropped in a set. I have these. I've gotten the red cherries and blue cherries plenty of times. I mean, just check it out in Hype Labs. I've dropped those so many times for members, but this is just one that I kind of have from that set. I'm a big fan of this one. It's kind of the one that's a little bit harder to get out of the rest of the ones from the set, such as the blue cherry, the red cherry, and the pineapple SB Dunkai. But these, again, green apple SB, big fan of these, how they kind of stand out. Great for everyday wear as well. SBs are very comfortable, so keep that in mind. And yeah, again, nice pair. Another pair I've also started wearing recently is the Amamanier Jordan 4. Again, a big fan of these. They do crease very, very easily. I mean, I've worn these maybe 2 times, and you guys can see that, but that may be because I have to size down on them, to be honest. I have a size that's just a little bit big for my foot, so maybe I have to make a trade, get another one, sell this pair. We'll kind of see what I end up doing, but just another pair that is also very well done. I love this Nike Air symbol by the back, and just the overall theme of the sneaker. At first, I wasn't really feeling them, but you know, that colorway hits very well in hand. It's kind of, again, a more simple, everyday kind of go-to shoe. It's nothing too crazy, and that's what I like about some of these 4s and other shoes that we've been seeing, is they're just more simple and nice designs, and that's what we have with this pair in particular. I mean, look at that sole. Very, very well done. So got to give a shout out to Nike and Amamanier. Dope collaboration, and we have a lot of great ones on the way soon. I know that. So here's one. Jordan 4. And I've beat these so much. I mean, I've worn them a ton, but this is definitely one of my favorite go-to sneakers. Might get the Monarch pair for these as well, which is the orange version, but this is the Pata Air Max. There's also been a white and black version that have dropped of these, but this is the, I'm trying to think, this is the Aqua Noise colorway, so it's just kind of that blue-ish colorway that we have going on. You can see the unique tongue tag, unique insoles on the inside of the sneaker. Again, very beat-up pair, but one of my favorite everyday kind of beaters, Pata Air Max. I also haven't worn these in a while, but this is straight from sneakers. We do have the fire red Jordan 4s. You can see I've beat these up pretty bad. They have some you know, cuts, or not cuts, I guess you could say that on them. So again, very beat pair, but still one that I could like to wear around occasionally. Just kind of a classic colorway. These, again, kind of was a little bit before the Jordan 4 hype. I mean, I remember when these were just going for like $250. There's pretty much no resell on them, but this was one of the last pairs that didn't resell for Jordan 4, so keep that in mind. After this, I mean, they really started going crazy. I mean, 4s have always resold, but I'm talking about, you know, the recent hype for them. These are one of the last ones before they really took off in price. So just another one I want to mention. Very nice colorway. I've liked this one. Great retro. And we'll probably see another one, you know, later down the line. Couple years though. It'll at least be a couple years. But a big fan of these fire red 4s. And another pair we have right here is the Jackie Robinson Dunk Low. You guys can see the 42 that we have right here by the heel of the sneaker, and then all of the quotes, I believe, that are from Jackie Robinson that go around the whole entire sneaker, kind of reflect off them. Also that back heel portion that we have, the unique tongue tag where you guys can see it says 75 years, breaking barriers. So again, this was an anniversary shoe. I believe it was in 2020 when this released, or 2021, one of those years. And you guys can also see we have unique laces on these. Also up here by the toe box, we have that embroidered Nike logo, and it's just a very well done shoe. I mean, this colorway hits very well. Was a very limited shoe as well, and this one I'm very happy to have in my collection. Fits very well to my foot. Got a size 9, so actually fits properly. And you guys can see the swoosh on this one as well. Just the details went crazy on this pair. Very glad that I kept it, because you know, they ended up, you know, being a very valuable shoe, and they probably will end up, you know, going for more down the line. But that's not what I'm concerned about with this pair. It's just a very nice, comfortable, kind of more rare pair, and I'm glad to have it as a collector. So there we go. And of course, shout out to Kanye. We have the Yeezy 700 Wave Runner right here. Very comfortable pair. I'm rocking with these, of course, and you know, this is a great everyday shoe as well. You are not, to say the least, with these. This is gonna fit very snug to your foot. It feels like you got clouds on your feet, literally. But I mean, they are definitely a bulky shoe to say the least. But for everyday wear, I'm a fan of these. I'm always rocking these when I can. I've definitely worn these a good bit, and definitely one of my favorite ones just to kind of wear around. You know, if I'm not really doing too much, or maybe I'm just, you know, gotta go to a couple places, throw on the Wave Runners, why not? And next up, we have the Blueprint Air Max 1. This is another pair I'm a fan of. You guys can see the main reason I'm a fan of this pair would have to be the embroidery by the heel. You can see the embroidered globe that we have on the sneaker and the unique Nike logo. We also have that nice sole on the shoe. I do have to clean these, as you guys can see, but there's a very nicely done sole on the shoe. Overall, it's just a clean shoe. I'm a fan of this design. We also have kind of this grid. It looks like ocean water almost, but kind of this grid that we have going on the swoosh, and it's different on both the sneakers. You guys can see it's different on the inside and on the outside. And then of course this design is just killer to me. I'm a really big fan of this, so probably my favorite part of the shoe would have to be the embroidery on the heel. And of course, this is a pair that I know I actually purchased from GOAT. This is the Military Black Jordan 4. Very big fan of this one, and you guys can see that gray suede we have going around the toe box. Just kind of a more simple, everyday kind of wear sneaker. And this is one, again, I mean, look at that design right there by the heel. That is, I mean, that white Jumpman on that black background, that is something that is very, very clean. I know people are trying to call these the Panda 4s, but please don't call them that, you know. I mean, these are the Military Blacks, and you also have the insole right there. You can see I'm trying to keep them not greased. I got the cardboard right in there, so you know, we're trying to keep these as fresh as possible because it's probably one of the cleaner pairs I have. I mean, just overall with design, these are very simple go-to. I mean, you can't go wrong with black and white together, so I mean, that's why I'm a big fan of these, because it's that together, those two colorways. And the gray suede is just a nice detail as well. Sole as well, very, very well done, so huge fan of these. My shoe rack just broke, I think, but the next pair we have to discuss right here is the Harvest Moon Dunk Low, another clean pair I have in my collection, just one I've been rocking, you know, somewhat. I haven't worn these in a while, but more clean, simple Dunk Low. I remember getting these for retail, and I did not sell them off because it was my size, and you know, kind of happy I kept these. Very nice for summer, clean, simple colorway, good for everyday wear. Now, another pair I have right here is the Turbo Greens. Of course, you know, the next pair that kind of matches with these is the also the Hyper Royals, and we also have a couple other ones coming up, such as the Washed Pink and Washed Black colorway that are also matching with this one. And there's also another pair that kind of have this same suede, but just in a different colorway, and you can see I've just been keeping these for a while. Very nice pair of Jordan 185s, and I'm a nice, I mean, the Turbo Greens, you cannot go wrong with these. Classic colorway, good style. I mean, especially summer. I mean, that sole has been aging nicely. I mean, perfect design in my opinion. Really like these. Definitely exaggerating a bit, but clean. And of course, another pair we have right here, just kind of some everyday Joe's fresh goods, New Balances that we have. I remember getting these. These are the, I'm trying to remember, it's like the Amongst Us pair or something like that. Not the Among Us. I know y'all, a lot of y'all are thinking that right now when I said that, but it's like it's something amongst us. That's what I'm trying to remember. But very nice, kind of simple, very comfortable shoe. I will mention that these are extremely comfortable. So shout out JFG design on the inside. Or yeah, Conversations Amongst Us. There you go. Not Among Us. You can see the logo's different, but well done pair. And these are just some lows I got from a while ago. Kind of this New York, I guess Gucci low, whatever you want to call it. It's kind of a slip-on. It's a nice pair. I had it for a while. Big fan of these. That embroidery right there. Definitely a throwback, some memories. Shout out my friends. We went to, I'm trying to remember, but we bought these at some resort. It was pretty dope. And you guys can see next up we do have the Hyper Royal Jordan 1, which is a pair, you know, I've been rocking with for a while. Love that suede we have on it. Again, kind of that same material that we do have going on as the Turbo Greens, but just kind of in that lighter blue. So just kind of a different edition. Decided to add it to the collection for that main reason, because I wanted to get, you know, the one that matches with the Turbo Greens. So kind of got that one. We also have some extremely creased What the 4s. You know, I've had these in my collection. I haven't even worn these that much, but they just started creasing insane amounts. But, you know, these have gone up to very simple pair. Just have them. Bought them for like, I think, $140. Like, I got a super good deal on this used pair way back when. But this was, again, before the Jordan 4 hype really went crazy. And kind of the final one I will show you guys is the Strawberry Cough SB Dunk High. This is another pair I've had for a while, and I'm just going to be keeping these for a long time. Again, the design is crazy on these, and people are, you know, saying this has this whole Christmas theme and all that too, and I fully understand it because the red and green on the sneaker definitely fit together. But these dropped, don't forget, on 420. You can see the cough there, because again, Strawberry Cough, I believe, is a strain, and that is what they base the shoe off, and you guys can see the icy sole on these hits so well. I mean, it's just a really well done SB Dunk High. And the market's been kind of stagnant for a while on these, but it's not going to last forever. I mean, this is a collector's item. At one point, they will eventually go up and just become rare and hard to get, so I'll be holding on to them until then. And, you know, I'm not really planning to get rid of these. It's, again, very cool sneaker. I'm a fan of the design, very unique. So I paid resale for these 100%. I did not get these for retail back then, but nowadays, you know, if something like this dropped, we'd secure it with hype labs 100%. That's what we do, help you secure more releases like this. But that's pretty much it. This is the sneakers I have in my collection right there. And yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking. Again, you want more content like this, feel free to subscribe and like down below. You can check out my group I run with my friend. Again, we can help you secure more pairs for retail. Join our waiting room, learn more about us. We had amazing success on the Setsubun Dunk Low this morning. I hit like 6 or 7 pairs. We had some people at 10, 15, and really that's what we help you do, is learn the basics of hitting more in Nike. So feel free to check us out, learn more about that. Hopefully you saw some stuff on the screen right there, and hopefully I see you on the waiting room down below, or you know, on the wait list, wherever I will see you. But feel free to drop a comment, let me know what you have in your collection, how many pairs do you have. I would love to hear that. And that's it. I got a lot to get done today, but let me know your thoughts on my collection. I would love to hear them, and let me know your collection down below as well. So I'm Tristan, thank you guys, and catch you on the next video. Peace.